I wasn't a believer, but I am now. I just seen a young lady. I just seen a young lady. She seen Duke Dennis out in the wild, out in public. She screamed. Everybody looking like, whoa, what was going on?
Look, you think I'm pretty?
She run up on him, get up on him, camera recording in selfie mode, said, Duke, you think I'm pretty? He's like, of course. He being nice, you know what I'm saying? And then she's like, you want some head? He's like, huh?
Of course.
You want some head?
Huh?
You want some head?
You want some head?
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Yes, you do. You know you do.
Taken aback, appalled, astonished. She's like, oh no, I give great head, phenomenal head, like no hands, whatever you want, we can go right over here.
You know you do.
Everybody wants a head, though. Come on, man.
Right, can I give it to you? I'm the best. I'm the best.
You give good head.
I give great head.
I can't.
I give phenomenal head.
You know, I don't doubt that, but I'm saying I can't say that. I can't
But
say
you
that.
can find out though.
Huh?
I say you can find out though.
I can find out.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying I can't say
Let's
that
go.
in public.
But you can find out though.
This is cool.
Look,
I
no hands, I don't care.
I can't say that I doubt your head.
Right. But let's go.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go.
He said, what? Is that not lame? You're begging to suck this man's peen? Is that not loser behavior? Jesus Christ! And he pulled her to the side. He was like, yeah, let's not do that no more. Like, you sound crazy.
I listen. Never again.
Not loud. Not loud. You're not gonna embarrass me.
I know I'm not listening. Never again will you go to anybody.
Well, not. It's
Hold
not
on, hear
just
me out.
anybody.
I know that, but I know that. Hear me out, though.
Duke, you gotta.
I know, but listen.
Duke,
Just hear me
you're
out, though.
Duke.
And she's still actually trying to take it there. He's like, no, like, whatever, just have a good night. Gave her a little side hug and went about his way. You were begging to go head to head in a public server? Where are the parents?
But listen,
We're Duke Dennis.
hear me out, though.
Okay, I'm hearing you.
Listen, you hearing me, you ain't listening, though.
Okay, I'm listening.
Look, never do that again.
You just touched my titty. I hope you know that.
No, I'm sorry. Never
Don't
do
be
it
sorry.
again. I know, but
Okay.
never.
All right, now it's my turn. Yo, this woman just said, you just touched my titty. She can't stay focused for nothing. Duke apologized and she's like, don't be sorry. Thirst. Somebody get this woman 5 gallons or a barrel of water because the thirst is crazy right now.
Do that again.
You just touched my titty. I hope you know that.
No, I'm sorry. Never
Don't
do
be
it
sorry.
again. I know, but never again. All right? Keep that shit on the...
DL.
Yeah, don't nobody need to know what you're working with
Right,
until they
but I
find
didn't
out
say
what
it to
you're
nobody
working
else.
with. I know. Until they find out what you're working with, then that's when you feel me? Nice to meet you, though.
Her name is Armani, by the way. Armani, yeah.
Duke, nice to meet you.
Of course.
I'm over here trying to think about the roles being reversed and how creepy and weird a man would be if he would have came up to some celebrity content creator out in the street, female content creator, gave her a hug, screamed her name, and then proceeded to ask her if he can give her oral pleasure. Oh man, like how is it that she has no shame? Like how could she possibly think that that was okay or that that would work in her favor? You know, they say people that are lesser attractive have no shame. The way they be willing to throw themselves out there and shoot their shot. And sometimes they say they would be some of the thirstiest people. I'm not saying that she's not an attractive woman. I'm only saying this because if she were more attractive, as in Duke found her to be attractive, would that have worked in her favor? I'm going to say this too. If she were more attractive, I bet her approach would have been different. Let's watch how that sort of scenario will play out because, yeah, we got that too. Before we move on to the next one, because it gets better or worse, depending on how you look at it, I'm happy to announce that this video is sponsored by none other than my favorite men's face care brand, T. Henley. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still baffled at the amount of guys that have yet to take the initiative in starting a skincare regimen as if it's not important. I'm gonna tell you who this product was for. This product is for the men who's finding themselves still getting acne well into their adulthood. Even if you're just coming out of your teen years, you're still getting acne. This is for you. This is for the men who feel like their skin just is always dry or drying out really easy and they're needing some extra help or assistance there. And this is for the men that simply don't have a skincare regimen and need to keep their face clean. I'm talking to you. Don't worry, I got you. Or should I say T. Henley got you. That's why I recommend you starting off with their level 1 system. It gives you everything that you need and nothing that you don't. First and foremost, you get that daily face wash. Pretty self-explanatory. Then you get my favorite. It's that 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get all that dirt, buildup, and grime out of your pores. Then for my fellas with the dry skin, you get that AM moisturizer with SPF 20 to protect your skin from the sun. And also in the level 1 system is the PM moisturizer. You put this on before you go to bed to keep your skin hydrated throughout the night. If you can't take my word, look, this is a DM that I got from a viewer just the other day talking about how much he's appreciating the product. Because you all are such loyal supporters of the channel, they're offering you all a great deal. Click that link down below and get 40% off of your first box and a free gift. And if you live in the US, you get free shipping for life. Click that link and get started today. Now, back to your video.
I'm trying to eat that up. Wait.
You heard her.
Oh, wait, hold on. You didn't hear her. No worries. I got you. I'm going to replay it. But just to clarify, she said, I'm trying to eat that up.
I'm trying to eat that up. Wait.
You heard her. You heard her. Ain't no rap in the cat. Next question. Hey, they say shoot.
I heard that.
She said that as if she was unaware that the cameras were recording. She said that as if she's unaware of the fact that this man got a microphone right there that picked that up loud and clear for us to hear. Maybe she has no shame. Maybe she has no dignity. Maybe when a woman wants you, she gonna make it easy for you. I know a lot of y'all are probably thinking, man, this dude got it on easy mode. I don't know if y'all know, but it recently came out that Duke had a few kids by a few different women and nobody knew about it for the longest until somebody decided they wanted to bring it out and make it public knowledge. Now, Duke must have handled that situation pretty well because I didn't see a whole lot of backlash. All this stuff that we're seeing here of these women that want to sleep with Duke, want to be with Duke, is all happening after the fact. Duke is playing it cool. Duke is making it seem like he's a stand-up guy now. Whatever his past situations were, he has grown from them. We have seen this man proclaim that he had been celibate for over a year. We see this man turn down the advances of a multitude of women, some lesser attractive and some very attractive. Just like he handled situations like this and the previous one on camera, because he knows the camera and millions of people are watching. This shit's gonna be clipped and even more people are gonna see it. But you see how he deal with these situations. The previous girl, he tried to instill some dignity and self-respect into her, something that she clearly didn't have for herself. And that type of stuff, when you are a desired and sought after man, will only help, or should I say hurt, the repellent that you're trying to have when it comes to these women. They're gonna want you more. Let's see what people on the internet are saying about this mess, specifically women. I want to hear from them.
That video of the young lady who met Duke Dennis, okay? All I'm gonna tell y'all is, y'all done heard me say on my page so many times that behind these keyboards and stuff, women love to pretend that they can hold their own. But we got to see in real time how a lot of women behave when they are around a man who she deems as attractive. The first thing that came out of her mouth, do you think I'm pretty? Do you think I'm pretty? The second thing, can I suck your poop poop? Can I suck your poop poop? In real time. We got to see it in real time. In real time. And truthfully, again, I'm not saying she's wrong or right. I'm just saying it's reality. The other thing, too, that was so crazy is the fact that Duke Dennis himself had to pull this young lady to the side and instruct her on how she should be behaving. A man had to pull a woman to the side and instruct her and say, hey, you can't be doing all that. It took him saying that to her. And I fear that one of my favorite content creators, I fear that she is correct. Some women, they will always need a man to tell them what to do. Because if left in your hands, if left at your own thinking and your own doing, it would hit the fan. It would literally hit the fan. That was the part that really got me. You really in a bad spot when Duke Dennis has to instruct you on how you should be behaving. And again, I'm not going to say she's wrong or right. I'm saying reality will always be reality. That's why y'all got to pay attention. Do not pay attention to no, this what I believe, my opinion. Pay attention to what you see. Pay attention to what you observe. Pay attention to the behavior of men and women in everyday life, and it will tell you everything you need to know. It ain't no need to debate. It ain't no need to talk about if it's right or wrong. Ain't no need to talk about if it's good or bad, because it doesn't matter, because it's reality.
I like her. I like her a lot because what did she tell you? She just told you about the nature of people, specifically in this case, the nature of some women. Now, she said some of these women, these same women that be on the internet that will flame a woman for doing what that lady did to Duke Dennis when she ran up on him talking about she wanted to S his D. Same women will do the same thing if they were in the presence of a man that they deemed attractive. She said it. I'm glad she said it. I'm glad she's holding women and their actions accountable and saying stuff that we as men might not even take into account. Just like she said from one of her favorite content creators that some of these women need a man to tell them what to do, because left to their own vices, they would be out here running amok. And what do we have to say about that? Usually, what her daddy at? Who didn't teach this woman how to be a woman and move ladylike?
Begging to suck Duke Dennis' private area. That's how low down y'all girls are. This is why separation has to happen. There's no way under God's green earth that you think that I'm going to be in association with trash like that. It's just not going to happen. Me and the grown women who carry themselves with respect and morals, we refuse to be associated with those type of girls. Those are not women. Those are little girls. And we will not be associated with it. You can call us pick me. You can call us male-centered. You can go down the list, sweetheart. But what you won't do is you will not put me in the same category as that trash. You won't do it. I don't know if it's the lack of fathers. I don't know whether or not it's y'all mamas dropping the ball and her being more concerned with men than she was in raising you. But y'all show every day that y'all was some half-raised heathens. And you can miss me with respectability politics. This is a lack of self-respect for yourself, a lack of class, a lack of decorum. I'm in agreement with men on a lot of topics. Is it because I'm male-centered? No, it's because you women make it extremely hard to continue to keep taking up for you, given how you act and carry yourself. It's kind of hard to keep holding men accountable for the stuff that they doing when you got these type of women carrying themselves this way. I can sit up and tell men that they need to treat women with respect. They need to do this. They need to do that. But when you got a grown woman sitting up and begging a man to suck his private area in a public gathering, it makes it very difficult to sit up and tell men they need to respect women as a collective.
Thank you.
No, men will continue to respect the women who demand respect and carry themselves with said respect. And the trash will continue to get treated like the trash. The separation is happening. The grown women are stepping up and they are making it known we are not in association with these losers. You are not going to categorize us women with these little girls. We two different groups. And it's time up for it. I'm seeing more and more grown women speaking up on TikTok and making sure that there's a distinction between women and little girls. We have to continue to do this because this is completely unacceptable. There is no reason why grown women need to be categorized with this type of trash.
Thank you. Thank you. Preach. What did I say in yesterday's video, y'all? That these women are finally starting to step up and showing y'all, hey, there is a difference between us and them. We got to hold these women accountable. We see the mess. But for the longest, they wasn't doing nothing about it. They were just allowing these women to be how they are and who they are. But now they're speaking up because they're seeing that this type of behavior is also affecting their ability to find a solid person. Because I'm going to tell you, you can be a stand-up guy and run into enough of these women, and it could change you for the worse and make you just want to decide, hey, I'm going to go ahead and play ball over there in their court since there's far more of them than it is of me. I'm going to tell y'all right now, the percentage of decent people out here is very small in comparison to the masses. But unfortunately, the masses have enough ammo to sour the very small percentage of good people that are left out here. When we talk about mothers failing their children and how that can trickle down and affect every generation that follows, here's a prime example of that.
I am a woman who comes from a family of all women, and I hate when y'all make me agree with men. I hate it when men are right. I'm not gonna say they're right, I'm gonna just say they're not wrong. It's good enough, right? Recently, there's a man that I never really wanted to lose in my life, whether we were together romantically or just friends or whatever. I never wanted to lose that man. I lost that man. He described to me the exact way that I made him feel. Like, in this instant, I felt like this. In this instant, I felt like that. And when I tell y'all I cried for 40 days and 40 nights, okay? Not only did I cry because I was fucking heartbroken that I was losing the man, but like, I never in my life wanted to make anyone feel like that. And in fact, the things that I was or wasn't doing, I did it in hopes of not hurting him, but it had the exact opposite effect on him. Every man that I've ever dated have ever said, like, I don't know how much you like me, or I don't know if you like me, or like, I don't even know how you feel about me. And to me, I was just like, what am I not doing? Like, I don't know, I like you. What am I not doing that other women do? And no one was ever able to describe the way that they felt, but this man specifically described everything. And y'all, when I cannot stress it enough, like, tore me apart. So to give you guys a little context on the way I grew up, my dad, he has two sons that were 26 and 27 years old when I was born. My dad was 45 when I was born. With all that being said, my brothers weren't really around when I was growing up. Like, yes, they came to visit me, but it was just like a family member visiting. They didn't feel like a part of my immediate family. I don't even think I've ever even been to my brother's house, like either one of my brothers. Like, to this day, if I have gone to their house, I'm too little to remember it. Don't know. So that's my dad's side. My mom's side, my mom's mother, my grandmother, she had my aunt. My aunt has two daughters. My older cousin was 18 years old when me and her younger sister were born. I am 3 months older than her younger sister, so we kind of grew up like sisters. But my aunt never married, was never in a relationship or anything like that. My older cousin, she then later on, got married, but I've never really spent time with her. I think I've been to her house maybe once or twice in my entire life. Like, she was kind of like my brother. She would stop in to visit, but that was it. Like, there was no real relationship there. My mother is the middle child. My mom had my older sister. She was 14 when I was born. The last relationship I remember seeing her in was when I was like 2 or something. They broke up. I never saw her in any relationships. My mom has never been in a relationship. And then my grandmother had my uncle. He struggles from severe mental health issues. So he's been around, but we've always had to care for him. He hasn't been able to be like a functioning family member in the sense of the way you would think an uncle would function in the family. So I say all that to say, that's it. No one has been married. My yaya was married, but they were separated before I was born. My mom hasn't been married. My aunt hasn't been married. My dad wasn't even married. Like, I have never in my life seen a relationship play out. A good one, a bad one, just in general. Everything I know about relationships and from men are from what I see on TV or what I see from someone else's family. Like, when I was in high school, I babysat for my coaches and I was close to them. So they were married, I would see that dynamic, but like, you don't get to see it on an every day-to-day basis. It's different. I have no idea like how to navigate a relationship. I don't even know what it feels like to live with a man, if I'm being honest, like of any sort. Romantically, platonically, I have no idea how it feels to have a man in your life, in like a position of authority. I've never had it, and it has affected me. And when that man was on that phone describing the way I made him feel, because like I said, men have always told me that, I don't know if you like me. I don't know how you feel for me. I don't know this. I don't know that. But they've never described it. When that man was on that phone describing it, it broke me down so bad, y'all. I was like, I never want to make anyone feel like this. So that's when I really started learning, like, why do all men say this? Like, this is a man that I didn't want to lose. How am I losing this man? Like, what am I not doing? What is going wrong? God damn, it's hot out here. But when I figured it out, my whole point of this whole thing is to say it all stems back to being a woman that was raised around all women, and not just all women. I'm talking strong, opinionated alpha women, all of them, every single one of them. There's not a passive woman in my family, and we're all single. So, yep, do with that information what you will.
And guess what? We will do with that information as we please. But that's what we know to be true, is a lot of these women are being raised by broken parents in broken homes, by broken single individuals, don't know what a solid relationship look like, never been around one, and don't know how to be in one themselves. She just explained it. She just held herself accountable in the way that we wish more people would. And then you wonder, when they get into these relationships, when they think that they're doing everything right, but for some reason they can't hold a relationship down. But luckily, she met the right one. She met a man that was able to verbalize to her how it was that she was making him feel, so that she can internalize, self-reflect on who she is, how she is, and what she could be doing better. Hopefully this woman, because she's not to blame. She's not to blame. All of her life circumstances, and I cut some of the stuff out because it was a drawn out story, but when you listen to her upbringing and some of the stuff that she was thrown into, that was completely out of her hands. All she could do is get to this point in her life where she's an adult and she can reflect on her upbringing and how it negatively affect who she is as a woman today, and learn what it is that she can do in order to move forward in life and have the desired outcome that she wants. Leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. See ya.